Hello everyone, it's Dranina here and welcome back to My Time at Portia. We have no quests or missions or whatever you want to call them. We have none. We finished them all. So I think today is the day to go back to the Commerce Guild and see whatever we can do. We now have a level 3 workstation, so at least we will be able to make a lot more. Let's see what's in our mail. Thanks. Research results. We've completed the research info of the diagram. Here is the result fish display. Well, that is not that amazing, to be honest. Don't know what to do with a fish display. Fuel depleted. Uh-oh. That is not something I want to see. Should probably have fixed that yesterday night. However, I might imagine that I didn't have any wood anymore. So there's that thing. Let's put away lots of, like, basically anything, and let's go to research number 3. We're going to give Petra some more data discs because I don't want no fish display. I would like useful things, like really useful things, and not a fish display. But anyway, let's first say hello to whoever's here at the Commerce Guild. We could use some different work. One bridge tower, one steel beam. I mean, it is worth a lot. We need this within 7 days. I mean, it is great. 5 rope, well, that's awesome. 1 metal storage, I know I can do that. You know what, let's try one. If we don't try it, we'll never know. Alright, so they add the diagrams. Awesome. So at least we can start working. Instead of first I'm gonna go to the research center, give them like data discs, and hoping for fast results. But you'll never know, so worst case we might have waited all 7 days for the diagrams and not being able to make a single thing. Look at that museum! That is looking pretty darn nice, people. Alright, where is she? There she is. Hello, Petra.
Hi. Did you discover something new?
Let's stay with 5.
Discs. Still, if you want to expedite the data corruption on these discs.
You're not getting any more research data discs for me. So yeah. Let's go back home and see what all the fuss is about for the bridge beam and steel parts or something like that. Let's have a look at home. I don't recall exactly what has to be made, but well, what is it? It's the bridge tower and the steel beam. I imagine both of them are not the easiest to make, and I might imagine they need to be made here because they're big. Like really, really big, most likely. So let's see. This controls water, printing press, blender, grinder, bridge tower. All right, so it's steel plates, hardened clay from the blender. All right, so I need to make a blender first, and like I have enough of this. I need 6 bronze pipes, which will be fine. So I need more carbon steel bars, which are already in the making. So this isn't going to be the problem, it's this part here. So I first need to make a blender, which, as I recall, we have enough of those. We should be able to make those. And how many teeth do I have? Enough. I should make this, be able to make this without any problem. Alright, so I want 2 of these. Thank you very much. And I needed copper bars, which let me grab real quickly from my metal storage. Metal bars, sure. And what is the last thing that I needed? It is simple circuits, which also need to come from my storage. Oh shoot, should not place that in seeds. I will never be able to find my copper bars anymore then. I think in resources 1, no. Yes, it's in resources too. Alrighty. There we go. Fixed her right up. Let's go back to resource. It's number 2. There you go. And you need to be placed somewhere. Preferably outside, because I don't have any place for you inside, like, at all. I can place you right here. Like, there you go. And I need dog food. That's indeed very, very true. But I first would love to make a bridge tower. So that's in the making. And then I need hardened clay. And I need 14 and I need 8 and I can make 14. Well, refuel, there you go. And I need 8 of it. What am I missing then? Tempering liquid. Alright, so also the thing that I need for making, what is it called? Strangled glass? I'll make it in here. I can make flour though from wheat, which is awesome. I can also make cultivated soil. What do I need from dog food? Just flour. Really? That is going to be easy. It's going to take 11 hours. Really? That is a long time. We need also 10 steel plates. And I have none. Which is as expected. Let's make 4 of these. You gotta keep making. Like, now I have... What am I missing? Charcoal again. Well, that is very unsurprising. You guys are making copper bars for 8 more hours. You're working 3 more days. Don't expect anything to go wrong with my time scheduling. Alright, sword oil, yes please. Then go to research number 3. I have no idea what I need to do with these data chips. Like, no clue at all, but it's fine. So everything here is working. Is it easier for us to first do the... No, it's not, because I'm missing 20 steel bars, so this is going to be the problem. The welding rods, I have 7 more, so it is just waiting for me on the carbon steel bars. Can I make you a lot easier? There are 4 in the making. I can make 5 of these. I need to find bloodstones, which isn't going to be the problem. So it probably is easier for me to build another furnace. Like retrieve, yes please, and then I want to make a furnace. I am going to make sure... Can you work on marble plates, please? Yes, you can. Let's make 10 of them. And then I am going to run towards the stone formation over there. And see whether we can find some bloodstones, because we do need them. And I only need 1 of those pipes, which, if I haven't said before, look awful lot like those pipes from the Mario franchise. So let's get right into it. I need like 1 of them. And with my luck, it's going to take a little while before we have the bloodstones necessary to complete this build. None over there. Oh, that's not going to hit anything if I hit air. That looks like I have 1 bloodstone. Yes, I do. Let's just keep destroying rocks. It's not like we have anything else to do this today. And then I have a little storage of bloodstones at my home, and I don't have to run back and forth any more than I need to. I got another one. Awesome. I also do have a little bit of, I think it's clay that we're getting. Copper ore. That is very unexpected. I wouldn't think of getting copper ore from hanging at stones. Also, I saw a topaz, 2 topaz even, and 2 bloodstones from 1 stone. And there is another topaz and another bloodstone. Another 2 topaz and another bloodstone. Alright, this is going great. I mean, I can recall well, not a couple episodes back, quite a lot of episodes back, that we're trying to search for bloodstones and we literally destroy every rock that was around here in order to find enough to make our first, I think it was our first industrial furnace. So we are very lucky today, I think. Okay, let's just do these 3 over here and we'll leave the smaller ones behind. I don't think those are very much worth our time and effort for destroying, because, well, whatever we get from them, it probably isn't bloodstones. Oh, that was a small one. I want to destroy this one. 2 more bloodstones, and did I see another one? No, I didn't. That's fine. We have like 6 or 7 of them, which is more than enough to finish another furnace. Jump. And there goes my energy. I see some marble plates laying around already, so let's make one of you. Let's grab you. Let's first make sure we got like... where are you going to be? Not in number 3. Not in number 2. Maybe in 1? No, you're not. Or not in 4 either. Oh, it's probably in the quest items, because it is like a special thingy that I didn't want to put away. There we go. I preferably do have it on my hotbar, because otherwise I cannot install it. And that's a bit of a shame. There you go, industrial coal. What else did I need? I needed just marble planks and steel planks. Steel plates are... I have 1 in my inventory right now. Do I have any in my metal bars chest? I highly doubt it. No, I don't. Let's put you in here as well. Nah, just put you in resources. Resources number 3 is fine. Dang, 60 copper wire. How did I... Oh, I got copper wire from going to the sewers. That is indeed very true. Fuel depleted. That we cannot have. Copper bar here. Copper bar here. Carbon steel bars. Can you make another one for me, please? You can't because you're still missing 1. Alright, that's fair. What I did want to try though is gifting. Let's sort all, yes please. Metal bars, you go in here for now. I can keep you in my inventory, don't really mind. What I did want to try is, from resources number 2, is gifting one of these to Petra. Because I have no idea what other recordings are used for. And maybe she knows what to do with it. Let's just grab the DD. That is way easier than just walking all the way. You know, it's like a 5-minute walk. Like, distance-based. Well, it's a bit more on the Portia clock. It's like... I don't think it's 11 minutes. I really think for like the sake of saving time, taking a DD is faster. It's just, do you want to use it? Petra! Can I give you a gift? I cannot! Really? And if I put this in here? Yeah, I'm not going to give her any marble, so don't get me wrong, it's just... I cannot. Oh, this is everything she loves, I think. Marilyn. Can I talk to you real quick? No, it's just... That's... some general stuff. What can I buy here? So, silicon chip set, training dummy, a weapon rack. But I already have those, so... An advanced engine, for which I need data disks. What is this? A condensed power stone. Well... Don't really need any of it, to be honest. Alright, so what else can we do today? I don't feel like there's a whole lot to do for me. We can have a chat to see what Polly has available. More max health, streetlights. His marketplace are really low though. Crystal statue, crystal hourglass, hospital bed. I have a feeling I can get diagrams for any of these things. As long as I have enough data disks to give to the research center. Which, I mean, I'm working on. I do have like 70 data disks left, which will provide with quite a couple of diagrams. It's just once I go get back into the ancient ruins, I need to search for them and find them. But for now, this will do. When are you going to produce one more for me? Might be in just 12 seconds. And I'm really hoping for that, because then I can put one more in my cutter. And... no, you're not. Dang it. Alright, what are we going to do? And you just need to produce more. That's all. Yeah, you're going to take 1 hour. You know what, guys? Let's just leave it as it is. What I do need to do, though, is like put you in here. You guys are needed, and quite soon. The only thing I really want to do is get 1 more carbon steel bar, but I have no clue how long that's going to take. Could probably calculate it by dividing today's 17 hours, etc. By the amount of bars that I need to make to see the amount of time it needs to take 1 bar, and then calculate how far we are. But I think that is a bit of overkill, so I'm just waiting for the 17-hour mark to tick, and then hopefully it produces a bar. No, it doesn't. Dang it. Alright, that is a bit disappointing. Oh, finally that is. Alright. Let's produce 1 more. Where are you? Craft 1 more, yes please. And now we can go to bed. We've done everything I needed to do today. There isn't, as far as I can recall, there isn't town's meeting. You know what? Let's just do 1 more day this episode. I don't really mind. Alrighty, so let's wake up. It is the 25th day of autumn. So we're almost in winter. What is that going to mean for us? I have literally no idea. And is this an awful day again? Really? Now we found something useful in the data disks you brought in yesterday. There's a lot of information to go through. Military results in within 2 days. That's fast. That's faster than you guys normally do your research. Crafting complete, crafting complete. More carbon steel bars. Hallelujah. We can finish this off. I need steel plates, and how many marble do you need? Only 5, so I created more than I needed. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just I created more than I needed. Which will probably come in handy at some point. You, my dearest sweetheart, are going to make carbon... I need charcoal. I am going to let you make charcoal, even though that is probably going to be a waste of resources. Wait a second. I need 3 wood, I have 21 wood, so yes. You're going to make charcoal, and I am going to the tree farm to make sure that you can actually make charcoal. You guys are both going to making some bricks. No thank you. Why don't you not make 8? Oh, I only have 8, so one is going to make not stone bricks, bronze bars, and the other one is going to make regular glass for me. I do have a crazy amount of sand in my storage, so I needed to lose it at some point, and making glass from it seems like a reasonable thing to do. Okay. So this is like the first time in probably 6 or 7 episodes that I'm going back to the tree farm to chop down trees myself. Which I don't mind. Daba, no. Nope. I can kick it though. Don't want to be hit by a sprinkler, I think. Can I cut down this tree? No, I cannot. Can I cut down this tree? I cannot. I just need some trees to chop down, really? Is it that difficult? No? No? The ones in the back are also a definite no. Can I not chop down any of them? Probably I can chop down you because you're... No. And I don't want to chop down these big ones, like the very fat ones, because it won't help me in any way, shape or form because they mostly produce hardwood. And, well, I don't need hardwood at all. Oh, that's right. What we could do though is turn some of our excess hardwood into wood, which we can do at our workbench. Which, thankfully, a subscriber kindly reminded me that was a possibility because I completely forgot it even existed. And besides, when I remind myself that that exists, I'm always like afraid that can I chop down? Oh really? I was bringing around my pickaxe. Alright, so let's go back to the tree farm. Besides, sometimes forgetting that it exists, I am always very careful to turn one resource in another resource, since I don't want to... the last thing I want is, in the future, to have a hardwood shortage. And thinking back about this time, when I was having a wood shortage, and think about all those logs that I turned into wood. And I would be absolutely embarrassed if that would happen. So therefore I'm just going to chop down some trees. Even though probably turning stuff in hardwood into regular wood is easier. It is also irreversible, and I'd rather have a something like way too much than a shortage of something. Alright, we are down to I think around 90 wood by the time we chop this tree down. Yeah, good enough. Tomorrow we get a new resource box filled with wood and everything else you can think of. So I really don't need a crazy amount of wood like I used to do. You just run through a gate? Sure. Fine. You do you. Running through a gate. Please, people. I mean, I know we're living in a strange world with bendy rats and with something with pliers and like there are crazy creatures in this world. Doesn't mean we have to be one of those crazy creatures. We got wood. The crafting's already complete. Well, that's a bit of a shame. There is more charcoal. Please make as many as you can. 19 hours. Awesome. Got some more glass. I see a bronze bar. I do see you. What do I have the most of? Let's see. Let's first make you, because... no, please. Build. I need 6 bronze pipes. And I can make 6, like, exactly. Awesome. Then I need iron wooden planks, which I do already have enough of. Like sword all, yes please. Then we go to metal bars. You can go here. You can go here with like 1 wood left, which is a bit... not the biggest amount of wood that I've ever seen before. This looks like what I need. 5 of them, yes please. And then we go to wood, stone and ore, and there you go. Like this. Oh, I needed 8. Sure thing. I just thought I needed less. Metal bars. Sure. There you go. Like this. What else did I need? Bronze pipes and steel frames. Steel frames are in the making. I don't think I can make any steel frames yet. I can make 1. Because I need 4 carbon steel bars. I am going to be so glad if both these industrial furnaces, or at least my... most of my furnaces can be making carbon steel bars, because it is such a pain in the ass to make, and also it isn't made very quickly. I've got to wait ages, or I feel I have to wait ages before they're finally finished. Sword all, yes please. What we can do though is go to the Commons Guild and see what all the commissions are laying around to make some quick buck. Yes, they're still open. So let's see. Like, Like, everyone is walking around, by the way, with those lovely umbrella heads, and I'm like, well, look at my straw hat. That is definitely not going to stop any water from coming through. Already making that, so no thanks. Full cloth. Oh, that's 3 flower carpets. Well, I know I cannot make this one. I do think I can make this one, so let's accept this one and go and find some cloth. Oh, I hate the raining days here in Portia. Portia is such a beautiful game, but I mean, it still is looking very, very pretty with the rain pouring down from the sky. It is just, it is looking so much better when it's like real nice. Cloth. Oh, I can make like 10. What do I need from it? Wild cocoon and cotton. What would be my limits? Probably the wild cocoon. Alright, 6 hours. Nothing really to worry about. More charcoal by the looks of it. Glass and bronze. Let's make sure. Oh yeah, I've got only 1 hour of food left. I need to chop some more. I completely forgot when setting up my charcoal build that I had other machines or other items of production that also needed wood, like refueling my very basic furnaces. Oh, bees, well, okay. Don't really care for them bees. How much wood do I have? 49. I do prefer to have a bit more. Let's just chop down every tree we see here. They will grow back. I already see small trees growing, so I am not really worried. It's just it is looking a little bit boring without all the trees on in the background. However, it does its job. I need the wood more than I need the scenery. Refuel, yes please. Same goes for you. Oh, fuel depleted. Guess what? There you go. 20 more. You definitely need all the fuel you can get. Working on... Can I make more of them? There we go. 22 more on the making. Iron bars are also working. Charcoal's also in the making. Nice, guys. Everything is looking a lot better now. Charcoal can go in here for the meantime. Can go in here. Wait, what? Are you? Wait a second, little boss. Oh, you're lead. I really thought I had a stack. When I just briefly looked at the chest, it looks like... it looked like I had a stack of bronze bars laying here, but it's actually lead. It's just a slight different... it's very similar, though different green. The blender isn't doing anything, so you can make me some duck food, which I need flour for. With the amount of wheat that I have, you can make me all the flour that I need. Seriously? Like, 1 bag of flour is... One wheat makes 1 bag of flour? I mean, it's awesome. Just surprising, to say the least. What are we doing today? You know what, guys? Let's just go to bed. There's nothing, or not at least a whole lot I can do. And I feel like just wandering around and wasting my time. But I could go to bed and plan tomorrow is a lot better. So, yeah, let's just do right that. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe and ring the notification bell if you want to get notified every time I post a new video. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section down below. Have an awesome day and I see you guys next time.